Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to Lost Ark. I hope you all are doing well today. We were headed over to have a look around the East Oratory, which is over this way. We're gonna let that whole chain of enemies reset. Yeah, that's a good idea, and we can get into some combat here. Just to get used to pressing the buttons. I did rebind some of my keys. You might notice that the bottom row of keys I have bound to my F buttons. I'm not hitting those on the keyboard. I have a gaming mouse with a bunch of buttons on the side of it. And that's where I'm hitting all of the F buttons. I'm hitting all of those with my thumb over on my mouse. And that's a lot easier for me than to reach down and hit the A, S, and D keys. So I'm gonna go with that for now. Kind of getting the idea that in this game, auto-attacking is kind of pointless. You have enough abilities right from the start that you really don't have to rely on auto-attack at all. Alright, we've seen this, followed the clues from the stone plate and arrived at the East Oratory. It is possible to find the fragment of the stone plate from here, or is it possible, even? Let's accept and see what this is about. We're obviously entering some kind of instance dungeon area. I'm just wondering if this is going to be a single player instance now that we have accepted, or if we're going to see other players. Right away, it looks like it's probably a single player instance. We did have some other players here previously, and I don't see them now, so I think for the story scenario, it's single player.
Find the tablet. Kill them all.
Which is good. It reminds me of the duties in Final Fantasy XIV. And that's definitely a good thing. When you do your story stuff, you definitely want to be in a private instance, I would say, most of the time. Oh, we do have a cool combo though. If we hold our auto attack, I was clicking the auto attack, but if you can just hold it and you can do a pretty sweet combo with it. Let's try that on a group. Oh, okay. So the auto attack is not useless. In fact, our auto attack, if we just hold it in, is kind of overpowered. All right. Looks like these guys are going to hang out here. They're not coming with us. Should we be looking around?
Look for the remnants.
Yeah, clearly. So far I haven't found any like loot boxes or anything tucked away in any of the corners or anything like that. Let's talk to you.
Oh, thank you for your help. Please tell Aln what happened.
That was close. There's a shortcut over there. Is that it? Is that all we're doing here? Inform him of the situation. So we got ambushed. Well, I was hoping that would be a little bit longer of a single player instance scenario. I'm kind of hoping that things will eventually open up and we will be out exploring the world and you know, going through dungeon content and fighting, and I hope that's gonna come soon when we're just in those bigger areas that take a little bit more time to work through. Let's take a brief look around. Alright, we wrote it down in the little tracking journal that we were given. And I guess we just go back to town. Kind of wondering though, we could probably explore Yeah, let's go get these triports. That's probably a good idea. see if we can explore over to the various triports. It says there is a Makoko seed here. We already got one from here. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can pick this one up again. Let's head over to the north and just see if we can at least grab this triport. Looks like we got some bandits over here. Alright, no loot or anything around the broken down wagon. Okay, it literally looks like we can't go into this next area yet. So we're kind of cordoned off. We're kind of stuck where we're at, I guess, until the plot propels us forward.
Don't let your guard down!
Those damn toxic claw robbers ganged up on the guards.
The stone tablet you're looking for must be very valuable. They wouldn't have attacked us so recklessly unless they were desperate to hide something. Please go see guard Mizell. He's been watching them. I saw you wipe the floor with those toxic claws. They were no match for you. But since they set up shop in Log Hill, this street has become extremely this street? Is it a street? Or is it like a field? Please get rid of all the toxic claws you see along the street. Okay. Restore the street.
Those toxic claw robbers have increased in numbers.
We have a skill that can be leveled up. I think we have a point here now. It's kind of hard to tell. Do we want to increase our AoE radius or our crit rate? Or upon dual blades attack landing, grant an open weakness debuff and outgoing damage from all party members increased by 3%. Which one is dual blades? Is that our upper slash, wind cut, spin cutter, blade dance, pole star? Is dual blades just our auto attack? Yeah, I'm gonna go with AoE for now. Oh, I still can't do this. I guess I don't know what indicates having points here. They've explained a lot of things, but I don't remember the explanation for this little skill tree. Okay, I guess we'll figure it out eventually here. What if we go to the area, but somebody else has killed them all? How many do we need? One? We need 4. Okay, it says clear them all out, but then if we look in the objectives, it says that we only need 4 of them. But I'm only seeing white red beaks. Here we go. This guy has a little floaty thing on his head. He's called Reed Whitebeak. I guess he's some kind of rare, or maybe, well, probably not an elite, but we got a little journal entry for fighting him. Okay, well, that's done. These guys respawn really quick, man. Really quick. Part of the thing I enjoy a little bit about, like, the Diablo games is being able to clear the map. Like, you run around, you clear the map, and that's kind of how you gauge where you've explored. When they respawn so quick, kind of don't get that same vibe of making progress through an area. I understand that it has to because there's other players sharing this space.
I was gathering information about the recent movements of the grave robbers.
Apparently he doesn't want me to take a drink of any coffee. This will take a while. In the meantime, do you mind picking up some supplies from Prideholm's storage for me? I guess. I feel like we're getting sent down a side quest, like whirlpool or something. We're just being sucked down into the land of side quest. I do need to head back to town anyway. Did you really clear the street? Yeah. The Toxicol pretty much ran away in terror. It's a bit embarrassing to admit that the guards weren't able to stop them. Yeah, we're just the best. Okay, that's done. What do you have now? The grave robbers are more active than ever and we don't know why. At this rate, they'll be a major threat to safety of anyone traveling the roads. Would you deliver this notice to Hedman Gori? Go to Prideholm, open the world map, okay, and click the triport. Oh, we can teleport home. Oh. Well, that's good to know. Okay. There we go. Oh, we have our locations over here? Oh, nice. Okay, cool, cool. That does cost us a little bit of silver, I think, so we probably could have just used the triport that was right there in front of us. Would have been a smarter idea, I think.
We will protect this place.
Yeah, because I don't even think we opened up, yeah, we probably didn't even open up that area, did we? Okay. Oh, nice. Didn't realize we could, oh, Jesus. Okay. Apparently the world is freaking enormous. Wow. That's really cool.
Brothers and sisters, let us pray.
Yeah, that's a lot of different areas. Very exciting.
Anything exciting going on today?
So, this looks a bit heavy.
Alright, cool. Anything in the shop? Not really, but we can sell some stuff. Let's sell those. And this. Oops. That's probably something we could equip. Physical defense. Yeah, everything there is up. We're not going to mess with that right now. Let's sell these. Renowned stonemasons gathered in Log Hill, a proud town. Oh, this is a statue fragment. Okay. Swiftness robe. Let's just sell that stuff for now. We could buy these pauldrons. Or we could get the Honorable Lion pauldrons. How much gold do we... Oh, we have... Wait, is that how much gold we have? 6,000? Yeah, we'll go ahead and splurge a little bit.
This looks a bit heavy.
What's the difference here in the look? There's what we had. So we didn't really have any shoulders at all. And now we do. Look at that. Okay, this... And then... Movement speed plus 40%. Huh.
Oh, got any news?
Those grave robbers really are troublesome. We'd better post this on the village bulletin board. The bulletin board is in the plaza. Please post it where everyone can see. What do we do? Like, write, bandits are trouble. Just so everyone knows, bandits are trouble. Yeah. Well, let's go do that first, and then we'll continue on by turning in the main quest here. I know I have a mount. I should get used to riding it, but it seems like such a small area to bother mounting up. There we go. Let's see. We are accepting a quest off of here now. Defeat Lieutenant Kugo in Log Hill and obtain Kugo's nameplate. Kugo, a leader of the Toxic Claw robbers, has been terrorizing the villagers of Prideholm and recently stole precious relics associated with their ancestors. Sounds like a big jerk.
So, got any news?
Alright, let's mount up.
May the gods.
Where are you from, adventurer?
Watch out for the grave robbers.
Those toxic claw robbers have increased in numbers.
I want to come up here and get the triport that we didn't get. That would be cool. Seeing as how we have to do that as part of our main quest. See, I feel like it's great to have a mount in the outdoor areas like this, especially when you've already kind of traveled through them once. I just kind of wish that people couldn't mount up in town. Kind of like Final Fantasy XIV's approach to towns. Where, like, you don't have to deal with everyone on their mount. Hi guys, don't mind us.
I've got a feeling something is hidden around here somewhere.
He's got a feeling that something is hidden around there somewhere. Is this not us registering at the triport? Oh, we have to get this one. Maybe we need all of them. Whoops. It's nice that the lower level creatures seem to ignore us. What is this welcome challenge? I keep ignoring this. Adventures, events, important dungeons that you will inevitably encounter during your adventure are marked on the map with the quest marker. Okay. This game likes to throw rewards at us, and sometimes I'm not sure exactly why I'm being rewarded, because it seems like I'm just playing the game. And then they keep giving me stuff. And I'm not sure the value yet of the stuff that they're giving me, so it's kind of hard to gauge, like, what exactly their motivations are for rewarding me in these ways. Maybe people just like getting stuff, and that's, like, enough. I kind of want to go this way. It looks like these guys are probably never going to just ignore us, right? Archbishop Statue Ruins. I still haven't really found any secrets or anything that have made me think we should be looking all around. One guy said that there was something nearby, but... We didn't see anything.
Those darn constructs. I'd smash them to bits if I could.
We could probably do that, depending on how tough they are. Looks like it'll be good. Okay, well, we've smashed them to bits. He didn't give us a quest to do that. There's a marker here. Okay. I am not sure what the marker was about. Maybe this other player was putting a marker here. I don't know. Oh, hi, you've respawned. Yep, nothing. I thought maybe if we killed a few and went back to them, he'd be like, hey, thanks, here's something. Since we don't have a quest for them, I'm probably going to ignore them, right? What's going on back here? Like I said, in a game like Diablo, I'm killing these guys because I want to clear the map out. But in the MMO setting, when they're just going to respawn in a couple seconds, I don't really have any inclination to fight them, which is a little unfortunate. Hi, buddy. Let's get off our mount here. I also haven't been using my Z ability. We got some grave robber pants, I believe. It's better than what we have by a little bit. Oh, he's back. He's back and he's pissed. Wait, did we just go from having pants on to having no pants? Is that what happened? Pants? No pants. Good. This guy has, like, sent a tornado at us. Just short. We gotta kill this guy, I guess. Oh, we have a warrior up here taking care of it. It's the gun lance class. Pretty cool. Pretty cool looking. Yep. Nice.
Those toxic claw robbers have increased in numbers.
Alright, there we go. Teleport to triport. Press M. We've already gotten that tutorial. Thank you. I guess they pop that up now in case you don't do the side quest where they teach you. Oh, we got some guitar riffs going on in the background there. This is Kugo's nameplate. Great. This is sure a load off our chest. Okay. We can narrow the grave robbers' territory by destroying their encampments. Also, their food would be helpful to the stonemasons. Please destroy their tents and collect any food you find. Yeah, I'm just gonna do all these side quests that we come across.
Might even destroy the tripod.
Let your guard down.
Because they're all relatively close to the quest givers and really easy to do, so can't really think of a reason not to do the side quests. So they're tents. They're tents. There's some tents up here, I think. Whoops. Either way, achievement complete. Okay. Food. We're being shot at. So the food's done. Now we need to destroy their tents. Yeah, that'll do it. This guy again. He's worth a decent chunk of experience. Oh, that was it. We had to destroy one tent, apparently. Was all we needed. I'll send this food to the stonemasons. Okay, let's see here. Use the locate button to check the quest location and click the activate tripod. Okay. I'm assuming they just want us to go back and turn this in. I keep forgetting we just take the triport, probably for free.
We will protect this place.
May Regulus watch over this soul.
Anything exciting going on today?
I heard the guards there got their hands full. Is that why you came to pick up the supplies?
Those grave robbers must be causing more trouble than I thought. Sorry, this box of supplies is all I have for you. So she is also a storage box. Apparently we can use her for our personal storage. I don't think we have anything that we need to store yet. We can probably just like drop some healing potions in here. We have so many. And I guess we should go sell what we have in our inventory.
This looks a bit heavy.
Probably be good to make a habit of selling every time we're back in town. Let's see, we need to... What is this exactly telling us to do? Okay. It keeps telling us to use the locate button. Like, it really, really wants us to do this.
Those toxic claw robbers.
These supplies may not be enough. I've just finished studying the grave robbers.
According to the information that the guards have gathered, a man named Kugo led the infiltrators of the oratory. He's searching for something around here, and I'm thinking it might be the tablet you're looking for. Have you tried the specialty skill yet? I have not. The specialty skill embodies the characteristics of your class. It enables oh yeah, the Z move, right? Yeah, you can hit it with Z when the gauge is full. If your class has a specialty skill, you should take advantage of it while fighting. Okay, I think we already beat this guy, but maybe not. Maybe it's somebody else. No, it's like the same guy we've already beat twice, 3 times even. But we'll use our Z move on them in case that's like qualification for the quest. Not on these guys though.
Hugo, find the tablet at all costs. Fail this, and we're all dead men. Take everyone to Log Hill and search. If you find the tablet, stash it in the hideout.
Are we getting like a flashback? Is this like the Echo? Oh, hi. Okay, we can't stay here because we're gonna have to fight him again. Bye-bye.
According to this note, the ones who are looking for the tablet will have a meeting at their hideout.
Stonemason Kahan is familiar with this area. Maybe he knows where their hideout is.
According to this note,
yep.
the ones who are looking for
Got
the
that.
tablet will have a meeting at their hideout.
You have another side quest. Do you know the Toxicol robbers command strange summonings? No. Head to the area near the stonemasons and you'll see odd moving rocks. Mr. Mr. Eppa the Scholar seems to be interested in them. Why don't you see if you can bring him something he can study? Oh, this is the golems. Okay. Yeah, the guy who wanted to clear the golems, remember? Yeah, let's go do this for him. It's right over here.
Those toxic.
Seeing lots of people playing in the area today. Pretty cool. Yeah, here we go. Let's... They seem peaceful enough. I almost feel bad, but we do have a quest, so... They task us with killing so few for a game like this. I feel like the way the combat is in this game, you could easily ask me to kill 10 or 20 of something and it would be fine, right? Like, asking me to kill 4 is like I fight 1 pack and then that's it. I can fight more than 1 pack. I'd like to fight more than 1 pack. The buttons are really fun to press in this game. This guy is over here. I could have mounted up. I always think we can hit this twice. I always go to double tap. I wonder what game my muscle memory is thinking of where we get like a default double dodge. Who knows, maybe we'll unlock a second dodge eventually.
I wonder if they know what they're doing.
This is the heart of a creature from the other side of the rift. Since this is clearly what powers them, I can use it to find out how to stop them. That sounds good. You don't have any other quest for us though. Where is Stonemason Kahan? We'll do what it says and check our... Oh, this is the guy. Wait. Oh, no, it's not. It's a guy adjacent to him. Okay.
This is where Owen saw the grave robbers.
Cross the bridge and follow the path through the thicket to the north. It can be dangerous, so be prepared. You're not planning on traveling there on foot, are you? It's quite far away, so you'd better ride a horse. Oh, should we ride a horse now? Looks like we got a sword upgrade. I haven't really been checking out our sword. I didn't see anything change, so... I mean, the stats are a little bit better, so we'll equip it. But yeah, visually, I didn't see any of our 3 swords change, which, I mean, I'm assuming we'll get different weapons that look different, right? Okay, where are we going? Oh. It's down here. Why did he say it was far away? Like, that's, I mean, we're gonna mount up, okay? But it's not really that far away. Toxiclaw Robbers Hideouts. Now I wonder if this one's going to be a little bit longer, or if it's going to be the same length as the last scenario we did. Pretty sure these guys just all came out of the earth, like they just rose from the ground. I wish we could turn ourselves in the middle of that move. Like, turn where we're facing while we do the move. We ran off on our own.
The boss will have our heads if we don't find this tablet.
How sneaky we are.
Better be worth it.
I heard the Kolsch Valley gang thinks they found it.
Better not. I want that reward.
What's that?
Oh boy.
Looks like we've got an eavesdropping rat.
Basically.
You ain't leaving here alive.
He did hit us for a significant chunk of damage.
Finally did it! He found the ruins in Kolsch Forest, where the tablet is hidden.
I don't really understand
my people
this.
To pull out the tablet. You keep an eye out for the guards from the hideout. Once this is done, that guy will leave us alone.
Alright, same thing here. Gloves have the same appearance as the ones we're wearing. I guess we're hearing like a flashback or the guy's voice. It really does remind me of the Echo, if that's what's happening. I just wish they would explain it a little bit more. We're hearing voiceovers from characters who aren't present, who might in fact be dead, or just not here, I guess. I don't know. Show the memo. Okay. I guess we can teleport out of here.
Those toxic claw robbers.
The leader of the grave robbers wrote, "We've located the object in Kolsch
Valley."
Valley.
We're reading. Yeah, maybe we're reading like his journal entries or something like that. Can this object be the stone tablet you're looking for? Please go to Kolsch Valley. Brother Shudil isn't far from here. He might be helpful. Okay. Press J and use the locate in the quest. They really want us to do this a specific way. They want us to know all the ways that we can locate quests.
Don't let your guard down. Might even destroy the triport.
What are these contaminated sting moths? These are new. Oh wait, what are you? Oh, take a brief look around. Perfect. Looks like a scenic spot. Roster level up. I don't know what that is. Oh, we get a lot of XP for whatever that was. Huh. Let's see. I really like Spin Cutter. Blade Dance I'm bad at. Polestar is cool. It kicks them up into the air. Let's put some points into Spin Cutter now that I'm kind of like aware of what some of these actually are. Oh, we've moved it onto its next tier, and because we did that, we get one of these. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Okay, I'm very unobservant. This is per ability. So every ability we can go in here and give it little additional perks like attack speed, on hit grant open, this is the open weakness, AoE radius. Okay, yeah, let's, oh, that's amazing. So the way we unlock these is by putting points into here. Okay, it all makes sense now. Let's grab the bigger AoE. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so getting 4 points seems to open up the first perks. Let's do the same here. Oh, we can't. Huh. There we go. Alright, very cool. Oh man. I like their skill system a lot so far. Obviously, I'm like barely scratching the surface and hardly understand it, but it seems like it's rather deep.
Are you saying the grave robbers are looking for a piece of the tablet in Prideholme Cathedral?
Uh-huh. Maybe you'll find what you're looking for from those grave robbers. If you don't, then you should meet with Shelter Keeper Madoc. The grave robbers are also up to something around the Kolsch ruins. Okay, defeat venomous grave robbers. Hi. Looks like we got one of the martial artists here.
I smell honey. Where's that coming from?
Even though it's dangerous here, I couldn't help following the smell of honey. Dude, are you a bush? Or are you in a bush? Are you bush adjacent? Those horsey things are awfully ferocious. The beehive is right over there though, just dripping with honey. If you're not too busy, could you bring me some honey? I'll share it with you. Dude, you're kind of sketch.
I smell honey. Where's
God,
that coming
just please stop saying that over and over again. The wild honey. We need the horsey things. Yeah, here we go. Collectibles for adventures. Okay, that seems important. You have obtained a collectible that can be registered in the adventure's tome. Drag and drop. Use. Okay, cool. Oh, we have the other one as well. Okay. That's our first, like, main gear. Oh, dear. Okay, we're wearing, basically what the trend that I'm noticing here is that as we get better gear, we're actually wearing less and less of it. You know, that's one way to go for progression. Alright, moving on. Now he said the horsey things. But I don't seem to be getting honey from the horsey things. Am I going to have to read this quest? Follow the smell of honey and determined to get some no matter what. I'll gather honey from the beehive. Okay, okay. Oh, I see it. They didn't, okay. He said it was near them, right? Oh, we got 4 from that one. So we probably only need to find 1 more. Here we go. Yeah, if I'm actually looking around and listening, I can probably hear the bees. I just knew it! This is the best honey I've ever tasted. Okay, moving on here. Oh, we need to go further to the north, okay.
You useless porters.
Okay, he doesn't like the porters. We do have a side quest we're going to take from him. Everyone wants dawn tree sprouts, but no one can go into the forest to gather them lately. Even the most capable herbalist is helpless in the face of those awful grave robbers. Dawn tree sprouts are good for your health too. Don't you want to try them? Sure, I guess. Alright, so that's our side quest. That's going to be over here. Let's talk to this guy.
The ruins in Kolsch Forest are overrun with Toxiclaw robbers.
People have heard the sounds of stones being crushed for a while now. They must be hard at work destroying the site. What if they are also destroying the tablet you're looking for? You'd better go there and check it out. Okay, fair. There is a vendor here? Oh, repairs. Okay. Repair all, please. Trade skill tools. Okay, we don't have any trade skills, I don't think. Okay, so, both of our objectives are in the same area. They've done pretty good at, like, doubling up quests when they can. That's why we should take all the side quests first before we carry on with the main mission. This guy's, like, AFK getting hit. Okay, he's good. Just gonna help you out, bro. What is this? Looks really cool. Isn't a point of interest at all. How sad. Okay. Dawn tree sprouts. So, like, I'm assuming things on the ground. I'm assuming things on the ground. Let's just try to give a close look for anything glowing. Here we go. Here's a glowy thing. Find the glowy things. It always takes me a while to, like, train my eyes to look at a new game. Especially because, you know, I play a lot of World of Warcraft, and I have for the last 15 years. So when I come into a new game, it takes my eyes a little while to get adjusted. It takes my brain a little while to get adjusted as well. As I'm sure you guys have noticed. But I think we're getting into things here, and hopefully soon, it'll all just come naturally. Do we need to turn this one in? Yeah, let's run back and turn this in first. I don't want to move on too far and then have to come all the way back to do the side quest. Oop. Look at these delicious sprouts. This batch is really high quality. The Kolsch Ruins. The stone tablet piece seems to be inside the Kolsch Ruins. Retrieve the piece before the Toxiclaw robbers do. Okay, seems like we're walking into a trap, but yeah, let's just click the thing. Like I said,
Well,
seems like a
looks
trap.
like we got some competition. You ain't going nowhere. Get 'em, boys!
All right.
Adventurer, are you okay? Robbers are after the tablet piece? What do they want it for? That's one popular hunk of rock. You're too late. I already gave it to the boss. You'll never get it from our demon.
Oh dear.
A demon? I feared as much. This curse is far too powerful to be human in origin. We must find whoever these robbers are working for. Let's find the warden of the Kolsch ruins. Maybe they can point us in the right direction.
Alright, well Anduin's on it, so, you know, I'm sure he'll have some clues for us. This guy was kind of a pushover. But obviously they're not expecting us to be too competent at this point. We can go ahead and level up some of our skills here. Let's go here. Do we want... element is now dark. Damage plus 15%. Element is now fire. Burns the foe, inflicting 21 damage over time. Or inflict... with water on hit, inflict frost, movement speed is down. Ooh. So, upfront damage, damage over time, or a slow. Do we really need a slow? We might eventually. And with what frequency can we, like, revert these and respend our points? Well, let's go with damage over time for now. And then for the pole star, the one that hits them up into the air, cooldown time reduced could be good. Death orb meter, we haven't been using this enough. Damage to push immune foes. Oh, so if they can't be knocked around, it does more, so like to bosses who can't be knocked up into the air. I like that one, actually. And then, let's see. How about just our base Q attack? Okay, where are we going?
You useless porters.
The Toxiclaw robbers have their hideout set up in some isolated place along the path.
Please teach them a lesson. Alright. They're having us do like a lot of running around and a lot of back and forth, but it feels okay. It doesn't feel bad. It feels like it makes sense. It feels like it's intentional, and it feels pretty good. It's better than in New World when they just kept sending us to the same exact places over and over again to do the same exact 3 types of quests. I'll say that. Like, slowly here we've been revealing the entire map, so they have been pushing us outward, even if they have been having us come back to some of the same quest givers a couple of times. Drive away the Croclaws. Oh, you guys are all Croclaws. Oh, they only gave us 3 minutes to do this one. It's a timed quest. Did not notice that. Oh, we have a fierce one here. All right. Yeah, this one is timed. Alright, now we need to investigate the cave. I kind of wanted to check out this nice shady area over here, but we can't. It's like not part of the map. Ooh. Yes? Matchmaking. Okay, we're doing a group dungeon, guys. Just like that. Look how easy it is, New World. Look how easy it can be to get into group dungeons. Look how easy it can be. Okay, I mean, I have to admit this is pretty cool, the ease at which we were able to just come in here and join a group. We need to maybe be clicking on some objectives here. What do we... Oh, someone's already taking care of that one, maybe? Oh yeah, someone is doing this. Okay, so we have to do it as a group. Very cool. Oh, I like this a lot. We'll pop a potion here just to be safe.
I hope you've brought me some good news.
Is this our boy from the beginning?
For your sake.
Yes, the tablet piece. Here.
So this is the key to discovering the secret of the Ark. The rest is in that cathedral. Perhaps it's time I go on a holy pilgrimage of my own.
Yeah, we were mid-attack. We did not want to get hit by that. Alright, let's get out of there. He's whirlwinding. Let's let our health come back a little bit. Oh, he keeps going with that for a while, doesn't he? Let's get out of there. So the whirlwind is not a one and done. Nice. Alright, very cool for a first dungeon.
So many tablet hunters these days.
Indeed.
You're too late. I already gave it to the demons.
If the demon has the tablet piece, Prideholm is in danger. We must hurry back.
We obtain the skill Soul Absorber. Oh, this is part of the scenario? Oh, no way. Prideholm on fire. Oh, no. Oh, what a jerkbag. We'll have to look at that in a minute here. Oh, we're solo, though. Okay, there's some ways we can't go. Let's come around this way. We need to be able to get to them. Oh, that's really cool.
Demons have invaded!
Yes, they have. We do need to heal a little bit.
Varut is still inside the cathedral.
Thank you.
Demons!
Oh, whoops. Whoops, whoops. Let's finish up outside first. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we can go in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, am I still drunk?
The guy asked if he's still drunk. Yeah, maybe, but there's still demons though.
I knew you'd come.
Wait a minute. What are we doing here? Rescue the villagers that are being threatened. Okay. Where are the rest of the villagers? I guess we need to go over here.
In the cathedral. Quickly. Father Varut.
Alright, looks like we're taking the long way there. I actually don't know how we're gonna get there, honestly. That's the cathedral. Okay, I have some civilians over here. Maybe once I rescue the civilians, things will progress here.
Thank you. Thank you.
There we go. And sorry guys, I think this is going to be another long episode, but it seemed like it would be a good idea to kind of progress past this first act.
The demons in the cathedral. Quickly.
Alright, that was not too bad.
Father
Is he gonna kill Anduin?
What does the tablet say? Do not make me ask again.
I have nothing to say to a demon.
Oh, you'll say plenty, old man. Just watch.
Barut!
More victims?
Oh, that wasn't Anduin. Here's Anduin. Okay, good.
Finally, a priest with a little fight in them.
Nice.
My turn.
Oh, so cool.
You'll pay for what you've done to these people!
Alright, well that was sufficiently awesome.
Such power. You are a Delane. Interesting. Sadly, I think it's time to leave. But don't worry. We'll meet again.
Varut!
And we didn't help at all.
You use that power again.
I know, but I had no choice.
The more you use it, the further you will be consumed.
So he's a
by
priest
its
that also
darkness.
uses Void?
I won't use it again.
Sounds familiar.
About what you saw back there. I am a Delane, born of a human and a demon. But that's not important right now. The tablet.
It could be. I feel like it's important all the time.
Safe, as are its secrets, thanks to you. This tablet, now complete, describes the secret location of the fabled Ark of King Lutera.
Alright, so yeah, we know where the Ark is. Talk to Varut in the castle. Okay, let's talk to him.
Stay in this village for a couple of days. I'll share what I learned from the tablet when the situation here becomes more stable.
Fair. You need time to get some rest and tend to your wounds anyway. What have I done? Oh gods. It just happens that I'm a Delane too. Phaeton's assassin, you say? Excuse me, you have my apologies. Perhaps that is why you seemed so familiar. You went out of your way for my sake, and I'm grateful for that. You don't have to worry about me, it's just a scratch. It will get better with a little rest. You should tend it to yourself as well. Alright. Yeah, oh nice, we get teleported, you know, back to when things are not on fire.
Good morning. I hope you slept well. You're wanted at the cathedral. By Father Varut himself.
Alright guys, what a ride it has been. We've had a lot of interesting plot developments. Things have maintained a pretty quick pace. I was really happy to jump right into that dungeon with some other players and clear that on hard. That was a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and just check our inventory here. Want to see if maybe our sword changes this time, if we can get a good angle of it here. That's right, face the wall please. Hey, it looks the same to me, but it's going to be better stats for us. Yeah, weapon power goes to 99. Nice. Alright, guys, we're going to take a break here. Thank you so much for spending your time here in Lost Ark with me today. I would love to know what you think about the game. Please share your thoughts. And yeah, we will see you guys back in Lost Ark again really soon. Bye now.